welcome back to the 10th inning and welcome to a brand new through the mail autograph return video. This week I've got 10 big returns to go through. So excited to get into these, but before I do, just want to remind you guys, if you want to send out your own through the mail autograph returns, you can check out sportscardforum.com and sportscollectors.net. That's what I use, that's what I trust. So any questions for me, leave them in the comments. But other than that, enjoy this video, guys, and we'll talk about all the returns at the end. So stay tuned for the video recap. Return number one, here we go. All right, return number one, got this back on the 1st of July, and it's coming to us from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Here we go. And let's start with Bill Schroeder, former Anaheim, California Angel. If I just say it both, I can't get it wrong. So there we go. Looks like I sent him 3 cards. Let's check it out. Here is 1990 Topps. This turned out amazing. Love this one. Learn a little bit about Bill on the back here. Spent most of his career with the Brewers. Now he is, looks like still residing in Milwaukee. And there we go. Let's see if we got a Brew Crew card back. Here's 1990 Upper Deck. Very nice. And then here we go. Here's a Topps 89. Sorry, Topps 88. I stand corrected. So there we go. 3 of 3 from Bill Schroeder to start off the week. Thank you to him. And we've got a bunch of other returns to get to, so let's keep chugging along. Return number 2. Here we go. And our second return, we got this back on the 1st. It's coming to us from San Diego, California. Let's take a look. What do we have inside? We've got Kennan from WCW. Oh, super cool. I believe I sent him 2 cards, but he just sent 1 back, and he signed this and not the card. Oh boy. Okay. So I sent him 2 cards, he sent back 1, and he signed the top loader, the rigid card saver 1. Okay. Gonna have to resend the Kennan. But at least I've got this. And there you go. He wrote a little bit extra on here. Follow him on Twitter. Check out his podcast, Keeping It 100 with Kennan, and support the Patreon. Okay, there you go. Well, we definitely thank him for this. He probably just didn't realize what he was doing, and that happens, guys. This is a first, but it does happen. So let's get to our third return. Here we go. And our third return, got this back on the 1st as well, from the North Texas, Dallas area. I had to block out the return address here, so keep a little bit of the mystery for you guys. And we've got former Indiana Pacer Greg Dreiling with a 3-card return, I believe. We sure do. Here is 1991-92 Skybox. Here we go. So he's got former Dennis Rodman hype man Jack Haley guarding him. The former 7'1" backup center. Here we go. Here he is with 1993-94 Fleer Ultra with the Dallas Mavericks, a little bit later in his career. And then one more with the Pacers, 1991-92. And that's going to be it for Mr. Greg Dreiling. So a 3 of 3 to keep us going. Let's go ahead and get to return number 4. All right, our 4th return, unfortunately, is going to be a fail. So Dusty Baker no longer with the Houston Astros. He was at the time that I sent this. So I will go ahead and find a new address for Dusty, get it sent off, and hopefully we'll get a return from him in the near future. But let's go ahead and keep moving along to return number 5. And our 5th return, got this back on the 5th. This is coming to us from Las Vegas, Nevada. You know, with the holiday coming up, I think a lot of my returns got stuck in the mail because I got a a pretty large return on the 5th. And here it is, Mr. Rollie Fingers with a 1-card return. Very nice. I know I sent him 10 bucks, or maybe it was 15 bucks. I'll put the number up top. But here we go. Signed it perfectly in blue Sharpie. That's a great signature. And this is from Topps 2020 Archives. I just think these cards look really cool with ink on them. And very happy with that one. So there we go. A 101 from the Hall of Famer, Rollie Fingers. He's also a card collector himself. He was on an episode of Chasing Cardboard a while back. So if you haven't watched that, check it out. But he's got a great collection. And very happy to add this to mine. So thank you to him. Let's go ahead and get to return number 6. All right, return number 6. I got this one back on the 5th as well from Santa Clarita, California. And we've got former Bears quarterback Eric Kramer with a 2-card return. This is actually my second return from Mr. Kramer, so this will be the last that I sent to him. But I had a couple more cards laying around. This 2020 Topps or 1998 Topps, can't remember. Yeah, 98 Topps. This one just was a cool card, and I like that he's in throwing motion, so I had to get that autographed. And then first time around, I had not bought these game day cards yet, so I had to go ahead and get that one autographed as well for the personal collection. And there we go, a 2 of 2 from, I would say, arguably probably the best Bears quarterback of all time as far as stats go. Hopefully Caleb Williams will change that for us. Lord knows we need it. But there we go, 2 of 2 from Eric Kramer. That's return number 6. Let's get to return number 7. And our 7th return, got this back on the 5th. Coming to us from Atlanta, Georgia. The cards are busting out of the top here, so I'm going to be careful. I think they're in here loose. They are. And we've got Mr. Brad Johnson with a 4-card return. This is also his second time on the program, as Pat McAfee would say. And I had a couple other Brad Johnson cards I wanted to get autographed. So here's his signature. He signs very small, a very fine blue Sharpie. Here's Bowman's Best with the Vikings. Here's his 98 Topps card with the Vikings. Here is another Bowman's Best. This one looks really cool. And then one more Bowman's Best, and it's Upper Deck Ovation. So all 4 of these cards, again, going through my collection, came across these. I was like, man, these are awesome. My future brother-in-law is a big Vikings fan. I think I'm going to throw him a couple of these just to make him happy. I know he liked Brad Johnson back when he was quarterback in the Randy Moss, Chris Carter days. So there we have it, a 4 of 4 from a prolific passer, threw for tens of thousands of yards in the NFL. Thank you to Mr. Brad Johnson. I'll be leaving him alone as well, and appreciate him signing these cards. Let's get to return number 8. All right, our 8th return, got it back on the 5th as well, from Nashville, Tennessee. Got a little extra added tape on the end here. Somebody took care of the cards for me, which I appreciate. And we've got former Padres catcher Mark Parent with a 2-card return. Let's check it out. Let's start with 1990 Upper Deck to begin. Signed nicely here in blue. That looks great. Here we go. A little bit about Mark Parent. This would have been his 4th year in 1990. His 5th year in 1990. He had already played 4. Big boy, 6'5", 224. And here's his 1990 Topps as well. Always a tough choice between the Upper Deck and the 90s Topps. So I'll be interested to hear what you guys think. I'll obviously have my pick at the end, and you guys will see that. So we've got 2 more returns to go. Let's get to them. We're having a heck of a through the mail autograph return so far. And our 9th return, got this one back on the 5th, coming to us from Denver, Colorado. And we've got NBA Hall of Fame legend Rick Barry. Holy moly. I did not expect to get this one back so quickly. So cool. This is not an original card, guys. I'll flip it around in a second. But I love that best swooshes, Rick Barry. Very cool. And this is a Topps reprint card. 1996, number 5, if you're interested in getting this signed. This would be the original 1971-72 Topps cards, which would have been really cool to have him sign one of those, but man, this reprint just looks so awesome, and I thought it would have been really cool with ink. And I think I guessed right on this one, guys. This might be my favorite return of the day so far. We've got one left. But there you have it, the Hall of Famer, the king of the granny shot, Rick Barry, and he was a super quick turnaround. I'm sure you guys will see that up top here on how many days it took to get back, but it did not take very long at all. So, all right, let's get to our final return of the week. And last but not least, the 10th return came back on the 5th, and from Denver, Colorado. Who do we have? I see Bulls. I see Mark Randall, former Chicago Bull. I think I sent him 3 or 4. So it's 3 cards with 3 different teams. 1991-92 Upper Deck. Signed there in blue. This would be his rookie card. Mark comes to the NBA as the Big East all-time leader in field goal percentage, selected by the Bulls with the 26th pick in the first round. He was 6'9", 225. I think they kind of envisioned him as maybe a backup to Horace Grant there at the power forward spots. Maybe they could grab rebounds, set screens. I don't think he panned out for that, unfortunately. Here's 92-93. Fleer with the Detroit Pistons. Very nice. We'll flip it around here. You can see he was actually traded halfway through his rookie season, it looks like, from Chicago to Minnesota. So he didn't get a lot of playing time with the Bulls, I would assume. That was a very good team they had there in 91, 92. And here's his Timberwolves card in between his stop with the Pistons. There you go. He played just 15 games with the Bulls. 4 minutes a game. Got about 10 minutes a game with the Timberwolves. And again, I don't know what became of Mark Randall. I'll have to do a little research and see. But, you know, guy was a first-round draft pick. Sounds like he had a heck of a college career. And, yeah, so he played for the Bulls in 91, 92. That means he took home a championship ring. So good on him. Thankful for the return. Let's go ahead and get to our video recap. All right, guys, time for the video recap. Thank you all for checking out this week's video. Hope you enjoyed all these returns from all different sports and even some pro wrestling entertainment as well. I'm going to go ahead and recap these, but thank you guys for checking out the video. And appreciate you guys commenting. I can't wait to see what returns you guys like and hear your feedback as well. So I went with the 1990 Topps for Bill Schroeder. Had the 101 with Kennan. He signed the semi-rigid, so we'll probably send him another one. Hopefully get one signed back from him. Also, the 91-92 Skybox for Greg Dreiling. Got the 101 from Rollie Fingers, Hall of Famer. I went with the 93 Game Day. No surprise if you're not new to the channel. You know I love that card for Eric Kramer. I went with the Bowman's Best gold card here for Brad Johnson. Thought that one turned out awesome. I went with the 1990 Topps for Mark Parent. I had the 101 96 Topps reprint for Rick Barry. And went with the 91 92 Upper Deck for Mark Randall. So that is 10 returns up. I got 9 back signed. We'll resend off to Dusty Baker and try and get a new address for him. Hopefully we can find one. And thank you guys for checking out the video. Hope everyone has a great week out there. And I will look forward to talking with you guys next week with all new returns. See ya.